are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go. A ball sack station.
That's what a business owner looks like. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers. This is a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. My name is Callista, and I've got my very best friend Lou here with me.
That's me.
Recording the second part of the messy episode, the long coveted second part of the messy episode. Let me, I have something in my pocket really fast that's crinkling, and I need to take this out.
You said something. You have Sour Patch Kids in your pockets.
Emergency Sour Patch Kids.
Put emergency Sour Patch Kids.
Well, I thought maybe I was gonna munch, but I also, it's too loud, so that's not gonna happen.
If you watched last week's episode and you said, I thought you guys were gonna record this immediately after, we did. Mm-hmm. You had to pee.
Yes.
I then had to pee.
Yes.
Then I had to change because I got cold. And then I saw this hat, this sweet ass hat that Caboose knit. And I was like, I want to wear that hat instead. And if you're like, man, I've seen you in a lot of hats lately, that's because I'm growing out like literally just an inch on both sides. And I went and I got my hair cut, and it was so bad. She told me to come back in 2 months and she would fix it. I will not be going back to have it fixed by her, but I have to let it grow somewhat before I can go to someone else and have them fix it.
Would you perhaps say that this was the messiest haircut you've received?
Oh, it's definitely not the messiest haircut I've received. I have really bad luck with hairstylists.
Yeah, you do.
Usually I can make it like once or twice. I have literally had 2 hairstylists in my entire almost 40 years. We can hear you crinkling that bag. That have like consistently done a good job. They know who they are. But otherwise, yeah, like I do not have good luck with hairstylists.
Totally.
So
Yeah, that's rough.
It's rough because I'll be like, oh man, this person's awesome. And I'll go back to them again a second time and then they fuck it up.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, I'm
wearing hats for a while. Plus it's cold as fuck, you guys.
Yeah, it's cold in the southern hemisphere. It's winter here. We've already talked about our gender in the previous episode, so I say we skip it.
Yeah.
Cool. We're going to go right back into the messy episode because I feel like some of you actually might have really enjoyed it because I was enjoying it. So that means that some of you must. Okay. What is the weirdest reason you've stopped talking to somebody?
Okay. So I think I might have told this story a really long time ago.
Okay. Do tell.
But she's got a cookie stuck.
Oh, do you need to help Guinness really fast? Guinness is
You tell your messy story and then let me.
Okay, the weirdest reason why I stopped talking to someone, the first thing that comes to mind is that, oh man, there's something not as extreme as this story, but again, this is the first thing that comes to mind. I stopped talking to them because they put their cat down. And, I would say it's the weirdest reason because they definitely were neglecting their cat, and I got roped into. I think this person knew that they had to put their cat down, and I got roped into being there for it.
I don't think they knew
you don't
they had.
Think so?
No, I think they genuinely were going to go get pizza instead of taking care of their cat.
Yeah,
I think that the reason their cat got put down that night. Is because you made them take their cat to the vet.
Yeah.
Otherwise, their cat would have suffered. Yeah, while you guys were eating pizza, and then probably
suffered for however long after that.
Yeah, like if you had not stepped in, that cat would have. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So I don't think that you necessarily got roped into it intentionally, just based off of the knowledge I have of said person.
Yeah.
And their brightness level. That's the nicest way I could put that. I don't think they shouldn't have pets, but
yeah, they definitely should not have had a pet. They should not be in charge of anyone's fucking health, that's for sure. But yeah, essentially we were gonna go and get pizza together, and then this person, as I called them as I was on their way to theirs, again, we were just about to go get pizza together. I was calling them on their way to theirs while I was in the car. And they had told me that their cat, couldn't stand up. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like, yeah, but it's fine. Like, we'll just, we'll go and grab dinner. And I was like, no, like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, like, we went in, checked her symptoms, and I was like, you need to take her to the vet. And that's what happened. And, yeah, we put her cat down that night. It was awful. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the weirdest reason why I stopped talking to someone. I'm sure there's a lighthearted story in there. Sorry, guys, what a bummer of a way to start a fucking podcast episode. But that is the weirdest reason.
I stopped talking to someone because we were dating and we were making out, and so not fun side of the story is I have, like so many other people who were raised as women, have like sexual assault in my past. So every once in a while I have to open my eyes to make sure this person is who they said they are. And so I opened my eyes for a second because I had that like thing where I'm like, oh my God, I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I opened my eyes, and my very, very sweet partner, up close while kissing, looked like the Penguin from the Batman movies.
Oh no.
And at that point, we didn't call it the ick. That like wasn't a term. That wasn't a thing. Now I would be aware that I just got the ick because when I like did that like check to be like, okay, I'm safe. This is my person. Like, I'm okay. Whew, we're all right. I then instead opened my eyes and I said, oh no, brother, up close, you look like the Penguin.
Dude.
And so then we stopped kissing, and then I said, I'm sorry, I don't think we can do this anymore.
Yeah, fair enough.
And
how did they take it?
Badly. No, he was really, really nice. Aww. Like a very sweet person.
Yeah.
I've been fortunate enough to like date pretty much nice people because, again, I am the messy one. I'm the crazy one.
Well,
I'm the one that's
how
wild.
How can you say I'm fucking... Why am I? Just because I am messy, I attract it? Because you can't, like...
Oh, no. It's because you present as sweet.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
So then you attract crazy people because you present as sweet. I do not present as sweet. So crazy people are not attracted to this.
They're like, I've already got that.
Yeah. They're down. Like, no, thank you. Yeah. You're crazy.
Fair enough.
And I present as crazy, and then I am crazy. But yeah, so because went up close.
Penguin.
Person looked like Penguin from the Batman movies. And not Danny DeVito, to be clear, specifically Penguin.
Wow.
Yeah. And when not up close, did not resemble Penguin. So it was a really hard thing to try to explain to people when, like, because we were a couple that was like very admired in high school, that people were like, oh my God, they're such a cute
for
couple.
You guys to get together kind of thing.
Yes. Oh, and because he had a crush on me for like a minute. So they were like, hell yeah, you got the girl. And I was like, no way, can't do it. And then trying to explain to my friends where I'm like, you don't get it. He looks like Penguin when I like kiss him, and they're like, just close your eyes. I'm like, I can't. Like, for the most part I can, but sometimes I can't. And like, you can't unsee the fact that you were just making out with Penguin.
No, that's always...
You want to make out with Batman. You don't want to make out with Penguin.
Again, that's burnt into your head. So there's no going back.
So later when he got married, I like literally thought, I was like, that poor woman, if she ever opens her eyes, she's having sex with Penguin.
Don't open your eyes, girl.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I'm aware that that's a fucking crazy reason.
No, I think that's the question was the weirdest reason, and I gave you the weirdest reason, and hopefully
I'm just saying, I'm aware that that's weird. Like, I'm aware of that.
All right. What's the messiest thing a friend has ever done to you?
Again, a lot of my instances are fucking like, you know what I should have said? What? My best friend got a fuck ass tattoo on her lip.
There you go.
I should have said that.
That's the messiest thing.
When I loved this person from the first time I ever saw them, and it then turned into like my fucking like first, not like pet kiss. That's Lance John Cook. I'll state his name. There's plenty of those that exist in England. And I was 12, so like no one cares at this stage. But the first time I like French kissed, more accurately, that happened to me. That was a wild story. But my best friend at the time made out with him knowing that I was like in love with him and that him and I would like hook up a little bit, made out with him in my bed while I was in the room, and she thought I was sleeping on the floor. And it was fucked because I was just laying on the bed because her and I had gotten into a fight. And we were basically like unsupervised like children when we were teenagers. I'm genuinely glad that like for the most part we were all really good kids, so there wasn't like any like extreme shit that happened, but we were all spending the night. And if you're like, wait, why were guys and girls spending the night together? I have an older brother, so his friends were guys and my friends were mostly girls, and then we all became friends together. And don't worry, no like crazy shit happened, but
which is
her and I had just gotten into a fight. And then I was laying on, like, there was like a little bullshit kitty mattress thing next to the bed. And I was laying there crying, upset, journaling about the fact that like she was being shitty. Which,
do you remember
even
what
with
the fight was about?
Yeah, that she kept flirting with him. That I was like, dude, this isn't, you know, that like you can literally have, so like she would flirt with all the guys that like I liked. She was not a good friend. But yeah, I was like, yo, like, please stop. Like, it's not nice. Like, they're, again, I should not take, you know, the autonomy away from men. If they want to flirt, they're also pieces of shit in those situations. But I was like, you know that I like adore him and like genuinely love him so much with my cute little teenage heart. And like, just don't, because like, it's not fair. Like, you get to come in, and it was very much like at that point, it was the whole Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. And I was seen as, which is cute, I was seen as the sweet one, and she was seen as the dirty one. So I was very much giving Britney Spears, and she was giving Christina. So of course, and like, she was already talking about like other kind of like shit she was doing with dudes, which wasn't true. But
really, she was just building up
she
the
was
rep?
just she was building up the rep,
the story,
the lore, if you will. And so then we had fought about that. And I was like all like heartbroken, because even at that young age, I was like, you can't tell her to not do stuff.
Diva.
Like, people have autonomy. If they want to date, like, you need to process that. But like, I don't think he actually likes her. I think that he's just horny and like wants to make out with as many people as possible. And I think that she is just, you know, has low self-esteem and is like, this is how she's building self-esteem. I don't think she actually likes him either. And so they came in and started making out on the bed. And I was
actively in the bed.
I was right next to the bed. And they thought, or she thought, I was asleep, and he didn't know I was there.
Oh my God, that's horrible. And then did you just wait until they were done?
Oh no. Because I'm messy.
What did you do?
So I was there, and then I saw red, and this is also why I don't put myself in situations where I get that mad. Because I saw red and then started screaming at her, and like screaming at the both of them. Giving very Nikki from Obsession. Like just standing there screaming.
No.
And she then was like, I remember her getting up and like backing, and I'm still like, and she's like back basically against the wall, and I'm just screaming in her face. It is full Jersey Shore. It is messy.
You're just like, you fucking messy bitch. Why are we making out with my fucking man? Yada yada. In my fucking bed too.
Basically.
You're in my fucking
the child version of that. The 14, 15-year-old version of that.
So not as many F-bombs.
Probably not as many F-bombs, but I remember calling her a bitch a bunch. And then I don't really remember anything else after that.
Wow.
Except that then, like, the next thing I remember after that, because I remember just being like, I'm gonna fucking, like, you know, take her out. And then, then just being outside.
Damn.
But it was genuinely, like, it was like, nah, we are not friends. Like, you're a not nice person. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And our friendship never recovered really after that, which, I mean, how does it? And then my dumbass self still kept hooking up with him, which is stupid.
Girl, I so relate.
Yeah, which again, why I consider myself to be messy. But like, her and I were kind of cool in our like 20s and stuff. We were like, all right, cool. Like, we're chill. But like, no.
The heart wants what it wants. Sometimes this is horrible, but sometimes you just have to give it another go just to see what happens. And
I was like, dude, and even like with her, I was like, I'm gonna be like forgiving because like we're young, we you know, hormones and shit. So at like 18, I was like, you know what, everything's swept under the rug. Like, I don't love him anymore. But it was like a fucking 6-year, like, I was committed.
Totally.
It was like, this is it.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
And then she fucking did that. And I was like, that's a messy thing.
That's a messy fucking thing to do to your fucking friend.
With your friends, like, person. Because him and I were actively, like, we didn't have the title.
Oh.
We didn't have a title.
Young love, though. Because it's like, you guys were cooking. You guys were in the writer's room about to cook up romance. We were and then she came in and fucking bulldozed over it and fucking spread gasoline on the book and lit it on fire. Damn.
And again, I was like, you're my best friend. You betrayed me. You said you wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
You said, I understand you like him. I don't like him like that. You could
flirt with literally anyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, that sucks. Yep. Messiest thing a friend's ever done to me. I had a friend. There's a repeat thing. Her and I were like best friends in high school, thick as thieves, fucking spent like almost every night together, like always hanging out. This is kind of a bummer, but she ended up telling the lacrosse team at my school, and I found out by one of the lacrosse members, hey girl, like, she's saying this about you, and I'm just letting you know that she's told the entire team, and it was a story about my sexual assault. And I think, you know, at the time we were really young, so maybe she was just telling people for whatever fucking reason, but I remember feeling really betrayed because I felt outed. I didn't want people to know that I had gone through the thing that I had gone through. Again, we're young, and we're too young to even fucking communicate that, so I just iced her out. I was like, I'm fucking done. Anyways, fast forward, college. We start to become friends again. Yep. Right?
As you do, because you go back.
Yeah. And I'm like, maybe it was just a fluke. Like, you didn't know, I didn't communicate to you that had like deeply hurt me and broke my trust for you. And like, maybe you were just saying it to, I don't know, whatever the fuck you were saying it for. Anyways, we become friends again. And then she tells me the story that she ended up hanging out with my like assaulter the Christmas prior just to catch up with him. And that he gave her a bottle of vodka for Christmas. This is before we're 21, by the way. And I remember being like, oh, we're fucking done.
Yep.
And she was supposed to come to one of my tattoo appointments with me, too. It was the moth tattoo on my back. Like, she was supposed to hang out with me while I was getting it done. And I had texted her, and I was like, don't fucking come. Like, I'm good. I'm going to go to this appointment alone. And then we never talked after that.
I love that.
Yeah. But, don't go back. Apparently, if they're just shitty people, they're just shitty people. That's the messiest thing a friend has ever done to me. Yeah. So, damn, bro. Cuts deep when it's a friend, for sure. What's a moment where you realized, oh shit, this person is not for me? Besides the penguin moment.
Like a partner or a friend?
Oh, we'll do partner first and then we'll go for friend.
Okay, a partner.
Yeah.
I had a partner.
I think too.
Yeah. It's hard because I think that's happened for me a lot where I'll be like, oh, hey, we're really vibing and like we're kind of like cool. And then they'll say like something racist or something sexist.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, ooh.
Hold up. What do you mean by that?
Ooh, I can't do that. That's not for me.
Yeah, totally.
That's not for me. Like that.
Has it happened like romantically for you in the past?
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I live in the South.
That's
so
true.
Like,
that's true.
Yeah, people would say some sexist or some racist shit. And I'm just like, I'm okay. You know what? You are so attractive and I would love to add you to the roster just so I can be like that, yeah.
Totally.
That right there, seen the butthole.
Totally.
No, the whole sculpture. All of the fucking statue of David. No, the entirety of the thing.
Yeah.
You know what, Eve? She got no fucking secrets. Know every single one. I know why she sinned. But then they say shit like that and you're like,
I can't do it. My lady boner is dead now.
Yeah,
I can't ethically fuck you anymore.
Yes.
I can't morally or ethically fuck you.
I need to be able to morally and ethically fuck you.
Yeah, totally.
And then you say that shit and then you're like,
you've ruined it.
No, fuck. I'm okay, thank you.
You had a spot on the team and then I found out that you tweeted the N-word.
Yeah.
And you can't be on the team anymore. You're off the roster.
No.
That's so funny. A moment where I realized, oh shit, this person's not for me. I think Oh, shit, dude. I mean, I feel like I'm trying to think of like a fun story or like the most recent story. So should I go like fun or most? I guess
most
neither.
recent.
Most recent. I was hooking up with this guy, and I went to Florida for like 8 days. We were gone for 8 days on a trip. Crickets. He said nothing to me the entire time I was out in Florida. We were watching all my stories, but like we had been talking like quite a bit. And like the second like I flew back into town, I shouldn't say the second, like maybe the day after, I got a text of like, hey, are you back in town? Are you trying to like hang out? And I was like, no, fuck you. I was gone for like fucking 8 days and you said nothing to me. Like what the fuck? And at that point, like, I don't know, like we were talking a lot, but I don't know. I was like, yeah, fuck you, dude. He's also a horrible person. So that wasn't gonna fucking...
You're not missing anything.
No, but like I think it finally hit me, you know? Oh, wait, no, that's not true because I remember getting that text at work. And I asked one of my coworkers' sisters. She just happened to be getting tattooed that day. I was like, what do you think I should do? Should I do it? Should I go for it? And she's like, that depends. Are you ready to end the cycle? And that simple question broke me. And I said, you're right. She's like, because if you want to continue it, do it. That's fine. You could be on that journey. But just, you know, this is an opportunity to end it if you want. And I was like, changed my life. And she saved my life that day. So, yeah. Oh shit, this person's not for me. 8 days of nothing. I just really felt like I'm like, oh, I could be cast away really easily from this person. Like 100% proven to me that like out of sight, out of mind, like I don't mean anything.
Yeah, that like if you can't get what you want from me that very second, like you're not about it.
No, I'm like truly an object. Yeah. Okay. What were we gonna say again? What's a oh shit, this person's not for me. Friend version. Same thing, just racist.
Yeah,
totally same.
But also, to be fair, oh shit, this person's not for me. This sounds terrible. I'm pretty much like max capacity on my friendship level. That. Like I have you, I have Caboose.
Yeah.
And then I have other people that have like really special places in my heart, but I'm not like actively looking. Like I do not actively look for friendship. I am by no means lonely. So it's like, oh shit, this person's not for me, can happen really easily at this stage because we learned essentially together because we had like a big friendship fallout, not with each other. Although that would fucking be like the podcast that broke the century. If it's like you and I sitting down
if
formally,
we said, hey, we're not doing this
we're not doing this thing. That would be crazy.
God, that would be insane.
We're not gonna do that. It's okay. I know we both got sad.
Yeah.
I put my hands together to pretend, and then I was like, I don't like this game.
I don't like this game. I don't want to pretend to do that.
Yeah, little me is not okay with playing that game. But because we had realized that we would go into friendships with all this like limerence and be like, oh my God, I love this person. That we then had a new rule where it was like, we have to come back and be like, okay, something I liked and something for me to keep an eye on. So that way I won't like cross my boundaries. So now when it comes to like, oh shit, this person's not for me, it can be something like, they wear a lot of orange. And like orange isn't the best color for them. Dude. And that's hard for me because I'm like, that color is not like an appealing color with your skin tone. And again, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Everyone has their shit that they want to wear and like autonomy and all that jazz. And it's nothing about the color orange. It's just like maybe it doesn't suit this person. And if I have to be friends with you, that means I have to visually see you. And so if you're going to wear stuff that is the wrong shade for your skin tone and like your hair color and your fucking features, then I'm like, that's hard. And again, I understand I'm wearing a onesie and my hat and my socks and my fucking onesie don't match, but whatever. You don't have to look at me either.
Yeah.
And so it'll be something as simple as that. Or somebody will like just chew really loudly and I'm like, nope, that person's not for me.
Fair enough.
So now like I just let the little things where I'm like, no, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat dinner with you.
Yeah.
Are tiny little things.
I love that. Honestly, though, because it's like, I mean, it sounds like crazy and it sounds like really like, I don't know. I feel like I'm trying to like think of it in layman's terms. Someone outside of us watching this podcast.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be like, that makes you a massive bitch.
But like, honestly, at the end of the day, like if you have your friendship cup full and you have your people and also on top of that, like, there's only a limited amount of time. You're not really here to fuck around and find out anymore.
There are people like, there's so many people that like get past that, like, oh shit, this person's not for me, that I have so many interactions and I'm like, my whole plate is full. I'm not hungry. I'm not looking for stuff. And more awesome shit just keeps getting added.
Absolutely.
So then I'm like, no. So if there's just like a little thing, I'm like, dude, I have a whole plate over here that is so like full and diverse that like if it's that piece of lettuce just be not looking like it's like tasty.
Totally.
No, thank you.
I think for me, the oh shit, it's not for me friend version is actually really hard because I do get attached to people quite a bit, especially like friendships. Like I get really attached to people, and people will constantly prove to me like, hey, like I'm not trustworthy, and I'll still be like, oh, but I trust you because I love you. Like that's like not an okay thing. Yeah, I'm trying really hard to unlearn that.
I used to be like that.
Yeah,
and then that's where like I was like, nope, I have to play that game where I have to go and be like, oh my God, I love this about this person. Yeah. This is what I don't love.
Yeah, yeah.
And we have to like play that game to level out, to be like, this is a person. Yeah. And then, now if it's something that's little that like, I'm like, yeah, don't like that. Yeah. Then I just let that take me and I'm like, cool, that keeps me in that like level-headed place where I'm like, this person is not like my forever person. So I can enjoy them when they're not wearing that particular thing, or like when we're not eating this type of food and they make like weird fucking noises, or they're like, this is not my movie friend. Like,
true. I think being able to like have friends to do different things with kind of helps, because like not every, and we've talked about this on the podcast before, not every friend is going to be your full course like nutritious meal friend. And by that meaning like there are dessert friends where like dessert's good, but you should not have it with every single meal. Yep. And then there are your like actual fruits and veggie friends where like this is not going to harm you. It actually does you more good. As you spend more time with them, they teach you things, they challenge you. You're not going to want it all the time, but like it's good for you to have it all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
it's good to have a steady diet of it. This person like keeps you like checked in reality and will push back on stuff.
You and Caboose keep me in reality quite a bit. I appreciate that. No, honestly, because like if I had lived alone, like I would be a 10 on the messy scale. I'd be a rabid animal. I'd be a rabid dog. Yeah.
I think there's 100%. Well, also because you need a lot of social interaction. So
true.
You get a lot of social interaction outside of us, but then you have like a pretty solid stream of social interaction. But we also need social interaction, but we also will like go and retreat. Yeah. So then it gives you like space to also have your own space. So I think that like I lived on my own for a little bit and I definitely fall in that camp of I can't live on my own because it makes it really hard for me to go be with other people then. Because when I'm on my own, I don't have to mask at all. And then it becomes very addictive to not have to mask.
Yeah. There's a lot of people who like start living alone and then they never stop that streak.
And it's hard because if you are the type of person that like you will not go out for social interaction, you can't do that. Because I will recharge some with social interaction. It just takes me longer to like charge afterwards. But like I will have social interactions and feel really good when we teach classes. Yeah, totally. When we like have a great day at work. Like I feel great.
When we've got like really good conversations happening with clients.
But I will most definitely not seek that out. I will seek it out maybe twice a year. But I won't seek it out. But I need it in my diet a lot more. So I need like that where it's like I need dessert friends where I can like go and just have like silly and fun. And like, I need friends that play video games. And then I need friends that like we go to drag shows with. Like I need like different like friends, but like for fucking fruit and veg, I got you and Caboose. So I'm like, I'm okay there.
Yeah, that's how I feel too. I've already got like a good source of guys.
And I think for me, I get like that need of fruit and veg of like, people to like have intellectual conversations and like do all of that stuff with. Yeah. I have that from a diverse array of people. Like I have it from so many people that I'm like, oh, that's like full between all of these different things where everyone has different topics. Like clients can like tell you all about the shit. And I'm like, I'm so good.
Totally.
But so I'll just choose like, it'll be something stupid that like, and if you're like, oh my God, Lou, I want to be your friend. You don't. She'll tell you that. You don't. So don't worry, because
I'll tell him that.
You will tell them that.
I love being your friend.
Yeah, but do you think many other people would benefit from that?
I think a lot of people think they would.
No.
But a lot of people, some people just can't hang, bro.
It's hard.
I would say my answer for this is the moment like I try my best nowadays to trust my first gut instinct. So if something is deeply wrong, and I think even if I think someone did something bad and it turns out they didn't, it's trusting that like I thought for sure they were capable of that like now it's like nope, okay, I'm done. Yeah, so I try really hard to catch myself quicker, because it's easier to catch myself quicker and get out of something quicker than it is to catch myself but then let them try to prove me wrong, and then obviously they end up proving me right and then escaping. So yeah. What's the messiest thing you've done to someone else?
Messiest thing I've done to someone else.
Do you have time to think? I have an answer.
Yes.
Messiest thing I've done to someone else was probably sleep with their husband. But to be fair, I did not realize that they were not separated. I was under the impression that they were separated, and they were not.
I was going to say that for mine, but I knew they weren't. It was also against her and not for the benefit of him. Just because she pissed me off that bad. But like that.
Oh my God. That's so funny. You said, well,
I grew up in a really, sleep with you messed up household.
Brother. The way that I like was so convinced. I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Like they're not together anymore.
To be fair, the story was that they weren't.
Yeah.
So you didn't know.
No, I didn't. But obviously they weren't. Like now that I see it with like wiser eyes, I'm like, oh, poor thing. Like, you know, you don't trust men. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, why, girl?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. I can't. There's a lot of them I can't tell on the podcast, so that's the one I'll stick with.
Fair enough.
Is like sleeping with someone just to spite their partner.
Just to spite their partner. Fair enough. Fair enough. That is pretty messy.
Yeah. Don't do that.
What's a relationship lesson you had to learn the hard way?
A relationship lesson that I had to learn the hard way. Marriage is a lie.
Yeah, that's good. If they have previously dealt drugs, they are not going to treat you well. Like, why would you think that a drug dealer would ever be a stable partner?
Is oddly specific.
Yeah. Why was I locked and loaded with that? I said,
yeah, you said, I got this one.
Yeah, don't date drug dealers, you guys.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I think, you said it's a what? What's the question
relationship
again?
Lesson you had to learn the hard way.
A relationship lesson. Yeah. Go to bed mad. Just go to bed mad.
That's good.
And also, when you're tired, stop fighting. I know, it feels so good to fucking fight. But, like, just...
You're not going to get anywhere.
Watch TV. Distract yourself. You don't have to sleep in bed with them. You can sleep on the couch.
Yeah.
But just go entertain yourself and more accurately, get you a bestie that you can just talk to.
Period.
So that way you stop talking to your partner and just go to bed mad. You're not fixing it at 2:00 in the morning. They're going to piss you off even more because if they're fucking tired and you're still ready to fight, it's not going to get good. So just text your friends. Make sure you tell your friends nice things about your partner as well, so that way they don't just hate this person.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like my actual big thing there is like just get more sleep.
Oh, mine too. Relationship lesson I had to learn the hard way. Gosh. Oh, fuck. I was cooking with this and then I fucking forgot. Why does this happen to me? ADHD sucks, dude. I was cooking as well.
It'll come back. It'll come back.
I'm sure it'll come back. But I've had a few.
You got some good lessons.
I do. I have some good lessons. I think, too, relationship lesson, just for compatibility wise, always remember that it's about compatibility and it's not about how much you love them. Like, love is not going to take you far at all.
That's true.
So, yeah. What's the messiest breakup you've ever had?
The messiest breakup. Brother, I haven't had, I guess I've had like friendship breakups.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of the messiest friendship breakup.
Yeah.
I know the messiest one.
Ooh, I can't wait.
We've already told this story before though.
Diva, let me hear it.
You and I were technically friends with this person.
Okay.
But we were friends, and then this person just ghosted us, and we thought they were just really busy. And
the way,
and they were in a very transitional period of their life.
Yes.
So I was like, "Oh, this is great. Whatever. You're just busy." And to be fair, this has happened to me on more than one occasion that like someone just drops out of my life. And I do have the type of ADHD that I don't remember that like, I don't remember to call my dad, you guys, and I love him so fucking much. And then I will look and be like, we haven't spoken in 3 months, but because in my head, I talk to my dad all the time that I'm like, oh my gosh, you would think this is really cute. I don't think about that kind of stuff. So yeah, in this one instance, hadn't heard from her, was like, I don't know what's going on. But like, she's probably just really busy because she's like, you know, going through like
she's an
life
adult.
shit. I think there's a breakup kind of happening in the middle.
We're in an adult friendship. Like, if I don't hear from you for a while, I'm just going to assume that you're busy. I'm not going to assume beef.
I don't. And
unless you bring up that we have beef, I'm not going to assume that we have beef.
I never assume there's beef until someone tells me because I am just kind of like, all right, whatever. Like, if someone has a problem, they'll tell me.
Yeah, you're an adult and you should tell me.
And then we were paddleboarding, ran into them on Lake Tahoe. Thought they were just on a date.
Which,
that's
by
why
the
they
way,
being awkward.
Tahoe's huge.
Yeah.
So to run into somebody authentically while you're both on paddle boards is crazy work. It was wild. Hard to do. That is difficult.
Yeah. That was awkward. And then I was like, oh, that's crazy.
Like, they must be on a date. That's nice.
And so then sent them a message.
Yeah.
And then
hey girl, good seeing you.
Yeah.
Sorry if you were on a date. Sorry if that was a little awkward or something. Yeah.
And then I got like a big lengthy message back of like, you're like awful. So-and-so said you were saying this. And like, to be clear, I will talk shit, but because I think that it's like healthy to talk shit.
Yeah.
But I also believe in if someone says, hey, are you talking shit? Being like, yes. And because the way that my neurospicy brain works, I want an opportunity to tell this person these things.
Yeah.
Because even if it's mean, and I don't want to be mean to people, but the way that my brain works with knowledge is that like, if I think something is like ugly or bad, or I think what you're doing is like not the best thing you could be doing at that point, my little neurospicy brain will just sit on that forever. So the moment someone's like, are you talking shit? I will be like, yes, these are my issues.
Yeah.
Can you help? Can you either answer these questions for me because I don't understand them, or like, can you make like decisions that are better for your health?
Yes.
Like, these are the things that are bothering me. Like, or, you know, you keep ending up back with this person because you're not ready to quit the cycle yet. And if you did this, that could probably help you quit the cycle.
Yeah.
You're dating your mom. Like, go to
quit
therapy.
Dating your mom.
Yeah. Like, that's all the shit that my brain is like, yes, these are the things that I have been talking shit that I'm like, oh my God, with this fucking person, just go to therapy. You don't have
to be confused.
Exactly. And then I found out, apparently, somebody else who I thought was my friend as well.
Yeah, I was mad at her for a while for that.
Yeah, who I thought we were really good friends, and it was like, it was like really cool to have like another really close like friend. And then I found out she had just made up all this shit.
Yeah.
And then
like blatant shit that you had never said before that by the way, I'm your best friend, so I would have fucking remembered if you had talked some shit. Yeah. I would have so remembered. I was like, none of this sounds like you.
Yeah, and none of it sounded like me either.
I was like, you think that she'd be talking shit and I wouldn't know about it? That's fucking funny. That's funny.
So it was great because I was like, oh my God, this is so fucking like... This is crazy. Like, here, this is somebody who I consider a close friend is out just making up lies.
Yep.
And then you, this person who I also considered a close friend, didn't think to have a conversation with me about it.
Yeah, hey, bro.
Or ask me anything, but just assumed the worst. And I was like, wow, that's fucking messy.
It was messy as fuck. That was messy.
It was crazy.
Damn. That is a messy.
And then she had to get all of her
breakup.
tattoos covered up. And that was funny.
Yeah, because you tattooed really good tattoos on her, and it was hard to cover them. They're not moving an inch. No amount of black.
That pigment is fully saturated.
It's fully still.
Yeah. I do feel bad about that part.
I wouldn't. Whatever. Like, you're a great tattoo artist. Don't fucking feel bad about that.
That's sad for you. That like
should have gotten laser first. Sorry, shit, bro. Sometimes you gotta learn that the hard way. That's another relationship thing.
If you would have just had a conversation.
Bro.
You could have saved a lot of heartache. What's yours?
My messiest breakup I've ever had to have been the one where I had broken up with this dude. We technically weren't like, okay, so I know we were in a relationship, but it started out as friends with benefits, but like we never were boyfriend, girlfriend, but like we were definitely doing all the things that boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah. You guys were in a relationship.
We're in a relationship. I broke up with him and I basically was just like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Like it's ready to end the cycle. I don't think we should speak anymore. Like, I'm done. I'm over it. Like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Like you said, like, I'm really happy. And then all of a sudden I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Done.
Takes a lot to get there, but once you're there,
I'm done.
It's done.
And so basically he was like, oh no, please. Like, can we talk about this? Can we meet up in person? I was like, no, I don't want to meet up in person and I don't want to talk about this. And he's like, well, what's the issue? And I basically told him all the things. And then he didn't reach out to me for a while. And then I think maybe 3 days later, he was all like, hey, can we please meet up? Like, oh, no, it wasn't even 3 days. It was a day after that conversation. He's like, can we please meet up and talk about this? I've had some time to think. I would love to talk about this over coffee. I said, again, no. So I respect that. No worries. And then I think maybe a week after that, he sends me a 10-minute long video.
I forgot about the video.
Bro.
Oh, it was so good.
10 minutes long.
Crazy.
Of him telling me, like, why I'm fucked up for cutting him off and, like, why we need to talk about this.
But there's 32 people.
How much? So that comes off later.
Oh.
So.
Was it 32 or 36?
37? 37?
30-something.
Something like that.
Yeah, 37.
So, anyways, so he sends me that video. I don't reply. I, like, read receipts are turned off. He can't tell I read it, but the message is delivered, so he knows he's not blocked. Then a few hours after, he sends a 10-minute long video, which, by the way, in iMessage, it has to send in 3 different parts because it's so fucking long. So he's like, did you watch the video? I still don't reply because I'm like, this is fucking crazy. Like, dude, I can't. I don't have the bandwidth to respond to this. I also said, we're done. Like, you're not going to get a second chance. We're over. We're done. I don't even want to be friends with you. We need to stop talking. And then I go to a party and my friend Tyler ends up like deleting all of his messages and blocking him off of my phone and blocking him off of everything. It was awesome. And then what had happened after that, I think, something else happened. Oh, he reactivated his Instagram because like he was blocked on everything, but his Instagram was like deactivated for a while because he just didn't have Instagram. He just didn't want to be on social media. He reactivated it and sent me like 5 screenshot texts. Walls of text. It was 5 screenshots worth of text saying, again, you need to get back with me, blah, 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 blah. Then, after I block him from that, then, like, a month after that, he comes out with a podcast episode. He made a podcast.
There was a letter. Because the letter
came a year after. A year after the last time we talked.
Okay. That's where it is. I was like, I remember the fucking letter.
The fact that people are probably listening is being like, and there's more? There's more. He came out with a 2-hour episode talking about like our whole situationship. No names were names, but yeah, talking about, and it was kind of funny because like I sent the podcast to you, I sent it to some other friends, and they were like, he's just talking about how like awesome you are, and his friends are so bored.
Yeah,
that was so funny.
So I felt so bad for them. They were all fucking just hostage in that shit.
So bored. You
just kept talking about how like, great of a cook you were.
The fucking 50th hour that they've spent listening to this man rant about how like we were together, now we're not, and yada yada, and I'm a bitch, and that. You know, he's like, I got accused of being a narcissist, which he is. And basically the whole podcast was just to prove that he wasn't a narcissist, but unfortunately it kind of proved my point. Yeah. It proved everything. And then I think it was a solid year after our last time that we talked, I found a letter on my car. And I opened it. It was like 5 pages long. And it had a fucking Polaroid picture of me that he had taken, that had kept that entire time. It had my old business card in it. And it had like an old note from like a game that we had played as well. And he finally in the letter was like, you know, like I've done a lot of reflecting, like I'm so tired. Every day I wake up depressed, yada, yada, like all this shit. And he's like, I've talked to a psychotherapist, a therapist. I've talked to 37 different people and kept journal entries about what they think about the situation. And no one thinks I'm a narcissist, yada, yada. Bro, it was obsessive.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was so obsessive. And again, like you're proving yourself right. Like, dude, there's something wrong. So I would not be surprised if I got another letter in the mail shipped all the way from America. But hey, you know, like, what you gotta do, bro?
Should be great.
So that was the messiest breakup I've ever fucking had because it lasted like a fucking year.
Yep.
Man. So yeah.
That was a good messy breakup.
Good messy breakup. Are you ready? What's the biggest red flag you've ever ignored because they were hot?
That he was a cop.
Aw, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
because they were hot.
Yeah.
Biggest red flag I ever ignored. I mean, there's so many. There's so many. I think the biggest...
That she was a therapist?
Yeah.
That was trying to get you to go to her fucking therapy office?
Yeah, for a date?
Yeah, but like to get you seen by the therapist in her office.
That was weird.
That's a fucking huge red flag.
That
when
is
they
weird.
report to her and she's like, yo, that's crazy.
Yo, this is who I'm fucking? Yeah.
Like,
I
that's
didn't even
crazy.
consider that.
It's batshit crazy.
I didn't even consider that.
To be like, hey, you were going to tell someone here all your deepest, darkest secrets.
Yeah.
And I have access to your files. That's a weird thing. To me, that's like one of the top ones.
That she tried to get me to go to her therapist's office?
Yeah.
Which one are we talking about?
The one that was a therapist.
Yeah.
And then she was trying to get me to also attend therapy.
You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Oh my God.
And I was like, this is crazy weird.
Where it's like, dude, you're gonna try to brainwash my best friend, you fucking psycho.
Mhm.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
That was weird as shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was weird as shit. I like that you had an answer for me. Yeah, I'll go with that. That's pretty bad. That is pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Yeah, I was like, that one's fucking bad.
That was pretty bad. I didn't even fucking consider. That's so funny.
Because I was like,
Today I learned something new. Bro.
You're a licensed professional.
Licensed professional should not be doing that.
No.
You should not be,
I forgot what it was messiest what?
Messiest hookup.
Oh.
Messiest breakup?
No, what did you just say?
Oh, sorry.
Biggest red flag?
Biggest red flag. You said cop.
Oh, cop. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cop. Okay, my next question is, what's the messiest hookup you've ever had?
I don't know. Dude, it's been so long.
Fair enough.
I'm an old fucking married crone over here.
Messiest hookup? Or like what's the messiest thing you've done to get someone jealous? Messiest thing I've done to get somebody jealous? This is the first thing that comes to mind. I don't know if this is messy. It's probably messy.
Yes.
My boyfriend at the time was going on a camping trip. He's out of town. And so I got invited to a party. And I was like, fuck it, I'll go. And I knew it was going to make him mad. But like there was a part of me that was like, maybe it won't.
Yeah.
Of course. He was pissed. And on top of that, I had spent the night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'd spent the night at that party. I didn't hook up with anyone, though. I mean, there's someone who's trying to hook up with me, but I didn't hook up with him. And then I ended up sharing a bed with 3 other people.
I don't think I ever hooked up with anyone at parties.
Yeah, it's weird.
I did hook up with somebody, and then this is, you know what? That's the messiest.
What?
His brother was in the room.
That is pretty messy.
That is pretty messy. He was just playing computer games.
The fact that he was conscious.
Think about that, and I'm like, what? Young people are crazy.
Young
they
people,
do
the
some
hormones.
Those hormones are crazy.
There is no brakes. The brake lines aren't even there. It's not the brake lines have been cut. The brake lines aren't even fucking installed.
Yeah.
They haven't even been installed, dude.
And it's not developed yet. And I think about how crazy that is now that I'm like,
I don't really have like a messiest hookup story though. Yeah, I don't think I really have one. Okay. Would you rather be cheated on once or lied to for a year? What? Oh, like lied to consistently for a year?
I would. Okay. So you're not going to like this answer, but I have a hot take on cheating.
Say it.
I would rather be cheated on because I don't want to know.
Yeah.
I believe that if you cheated on someone and you feel guilty, like you need to fucking tell your partner, that's your shit to carry, and you should carry that for the rest of your life.
Period.
Because inflicting pain on them, it is very different if you have a partner that's like, hey, if you cheat on me, I would like to know. That is a very different thing.
Maybe have that conversation.
But, yeah, you need to have that conversation. That should be part of the like, hey, what is cheating?
Yeah.
Because is emotional cheating the same as having a friend?
Okay, I have a question. Would you change your answer if you knew that eventually you would find out?
Them being lied to for a year?
Yeah.
I would still rather like
be cheated on.
Be cheated on. Fair enough. Because again, if you just, I can fucking know the details. I don't need to know the details, but I would probably be like, you were probably drunk or you were lonely or like our marriage was in a rough spot. And to be clear, that makes it sound like Kabushi on me. He, as far as I know, he hasn't. Yeah. But also, it's none of my business if he has.
Yeah, carry that guilt,
as long
bitch. That's your revenge is that you carry the guilt for the rest of your life.
I have no repercussions from that physically.
No.
It's not my thing. I genuinely believe that if you're going to feel guilty, you should not put that shit on your spouse. You should carry it yourself for your bad decisions.
Period.
And only if you have a spouse that's like, no, I would want to know. And again, I think you need to have that conversation before anyone does it cheating.
Yeah, true. Have that conversation. I think I would rather be cheated on as well than lied to for a year. As someone who's had like someone lie to me for multiple years, there is no going back for that.
Yeah.
There's no going back from that. So I'd rather be cheated on. And honestly, same hot take. Like I feel like people are like, oh, cheating is the worst thing that'll ever fucking happen. I've literally had family members getting murdered, so that doesn't really equate to me. And even if they didn't, you wouldn't be the first couple to survive an affair or cheating. Like, I think that, like, we need to grow up and kind of think about the fact that, like, you wouldn't be the first or the last couple that happened to, and you also wouldn't be the first or the last couple that have recovered from that if you really wanted to recover from that.
I'll tell you what sucks more than cheating: financial fraud.
Yeah, totally.
That sucks.
That's just
you want to fucking
that'll ruin your relationship quicker than anybody else.
Finding out that like someone has like, you know, fucked up you financially. That shit, that sucks way more than like, oh hey, this person cheated on me. Like
that will stick.
Yeah.
Would you date someone your friends hate? I already have, so
yeah. I would not. That would be weird and awkward because I need you to like my partner so that way on the days that I don't like my partner, you can remind me that they're a good person and that they're awesome and that maybe I'm just grumpy. So like I wouldn't be down to do that because I want my friends and my partner like to all be like lumped in.
Yeah.
That's like a big deal for me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think we've been in this situation before though where like you're like, well, at the end of the day, it's up to you. To decide whether or not, and that makes sense to me. But like dating wise, I feel like I don't know. That's probably something in my past. Like I just don't fucking feel like doing that anymore.
Yeah.
What's one thing that would make you end a relationship immediately besides the obvious racism, sexism,
if they don't like
homophobia?
You?
Really?
Well, that's again why I'm like, well, my partner has to like you.
Totally.
Because I trust you. And if you were like, yo, I don't like this person, I trust whatever the fuck you're going to say there because that means you're seeing something I'm not seeing.
Yeah.
And this sounds terrible. This is why, to me, I think that like if I were to talk about our relationship outside of us, I don't get a say in whether or not I like your partner because I am a lot pickier. But if you don't like my partner, that means something is fundamentally wrong.
Thank you for saying that.
So I was like that's the difference is that like...
Yeah. I'm like, sorry, I date people that you don't like.
I don't care. Because to me, that's none of my business.
Yeah.
But
truly.
For me, if I were to be like, oh, hey, I'm like, you know, or like even like my friends, like you need to like the people in my life because technically speaking, you know, probably just because Caboose and I have been together forever. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a partner. I do not maintain my own friendships.
Yeah.
So I need you to be like, you're the person who tends to all of our relationships in our life. I don't tend to any of them. My brain doesn't work that way. That again, I forget to fucking message my dad and I tell myself all the time to do it. And I'm like, oh my God, you haven't spoken to this man in 6 months. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We tend to do the emotional part.
So like, yeah, to me, that's why I'm like, no, my opinion is null and void because my opinion's like, that's crazy.
Diva.
And I'm a little bit like a parent, like a crazy old-fashioned parent where I'm like, no one is ever going to be good enough.
I was going to say.
So I can't be trusted with that.
I love my friends so much, but that's true. That's the energy that everyone gives off. If you're my friend, like no one's friend. Yeah.
I'm like, I don't need to know any of this stuff. I need to know that you are having fun and that you're having a good time.
Yeah, so long as the vibes are high, then it's fine.
And that when they piss you off, let's fucking chat. And then
diva, period.
I'll fucking... love them again the moment you love them again.
Diva.
But like, yeah, I can't be, I don't want that.
Yeah, for real. One thing that would make me end a relationship immediately, if they talk shit about you, for sure. None of my partners have been smart enough to say some shit. They've said like, oh, do you guys ever do this? Like in a way that's supposed to be backhanded.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck off.
It's something that happens
they've never
to me a lot that I
been
love. Like, not from Caboose. Caboose doesn't do that, but like from people like testing the water. Like,
they test.
Well, and I'm like, oh, this is fun. Okay.
Yeah, they test it a little bit. And I'm like, oh, try me, bitch. This is the one person that's going to be in my life for the rest of my life besides myself. So try me, bitch. Yeah, totally. Would you rather find out your partner? What question? What kind of question is this? What the fuck? Would you rather find out your partner stalked your ex or your partner's ex stalked you?
I have been stalked by an ex.
My partner's ex or my partner's ex.
Oh my god, that's hard.
No, I'd rather have my partner's ex stalked me than my partner stalking my ex, because then I'd be like, what is your problem? Are you okay? I'd be like, oh, we can't be together. You know.
Yeah, I mean, it would be awful, but you know what my brain is like?
What?
I would want to know, do you know how satisfying this would be to have somebody who, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm going on a full little baby
say it.
talk
I
here.
cannot wait to hear it.
Instantly, this is what I'm thinking. If say Caboose stalked my first boyfriend. Okay. I guess not my first, but like my longest relationship before him.
Yeah.
Who I dated for like 4.5 years, which was massive because that was like a big chunk, you know, because we've been together since I was 20. So that was like a quarter of my life I dated this person.
Totally.
If Caboose had stalked him, I would then, this is so ridiculous, I would have somebody who understood the intimacies of him so well that I could be like, so was I right about this or am I crazy? Like I would then have somebody to talk to you about the nuances of that relationship and be like, you've stalked him. So you understand. You've observed him in all these ways.
You're like,
I'm crazy.
The way you're still like information gathering, you're like, wait, okay, so if you're gonna do it, then let's talk about what you found.
Well, because how satisfying would that be to be like, okay, so did you stalk them because like you want to be like them? Like, let me understand that part. But
do you remember that Reddit story?
What?
That some dude found out his girlfriend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like stalked his ex and like totally became like her.
Yeah, and if you become like him, and they had that's my ex for a reason. Together,
but like, they had a kid together and she would take up all of the same hobbies and it was so weird.
Yeah.
So why you would want to find out if like what they found out about that person, like if that person's still the same person they were when you dated them.
Well, not even that.
Really?
Like,
what
I want to know, like, okay, so, because I'm assuming I'm going full level, like, I need you to stalk them as in, like, you're surveilling them.
Yeah.
Or you,
I'm
like,
saying,
know all
like
their shit. Yeah,
like Joe
you know everything.
You. Yeah.
I need you to do that so I can be like, did they use the word dude an excessive amount of times for you?
Yeah.
When you observe them, were you like, motherfucker, if you say dude again, like, why do you keep, you say it all the time. What are you doing?
Yeah, why do you guys do this shit?
Like, you do not have 34 best friends. And, like, they would know that shit. Literally, and so that way, you could then go to your partner.
Has he been telling people that?
To be like, did he do this thing? Like,
that's
or
crazy.
I always thought when he said he was going to work, he would, like, you know, go to the casino. Did he go to work? Or did he ever go to the casino when you were watching him? Like, you would have somebody that would know this person so well that you could fucking, like you said, information gather. That being said, I've been stalked by an ex, or by like a partner's ex. It is very scary. It is not fun. Yeah. It's probably the better option than having your partner stalk someone.
Yeah, being stalked isn't cool.
But yeah.
That shit sucks.
But that's where my brain thought was like, well, I would like to have that conversation though.
I'd be too scared. No, I'd be like, being stalked isn't cool, but also finding out your like partner is a stalker.
Scary. That's like extra scary.
You're so funny. All right. Have you ever stayed longer than you should have because you were lonely? Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I'm sure everyone does
at some point. Yeah. Absolutely. What's one thing people mistake for love that actually isn't?
Limerence.
Talk about limerence. So what's the definition?
obsessive, like constantly thinking about them, wanting to be in their presence, that like very early stage of a relationship that like some people call the honeymoon phase, but it's usually those first couple weeks.
Yeah, it's the thing where you're convinced that this person is so different than anybody else you've ever met before in your entire fucking life, and that this
they
person's
understand
the one for you. Yeah, that this person sees and understands you, and this is the one person that's ever seen and understood you. Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people think that's love.
Can I ask you, with limerence, have you ever had limerence before?
Oh, yeah, all the time.
For sure.
Like, yeah, that was like, again, why we started that practice of
this
things
that
I like,
them.
This is things I don't like.
I don't like, yeah.
And like, even if because when you're in that phase, it like pulls you down really fast.
Yes.
So that way you can genuinely enjoy someone and not think they are perfect.
I think what's helped me with limerence too, because like I would get limerence even with like friends with benefits,
and just friendships,
even like any relationship. It doesn't have to be sexual or romantic. It can totally be platonic. What helps me is like monitoring how much time you do spend with them. And what I've come to realize is like in the early days, I need to see this person once a week max.
Yeah.
Because like it can get kind of like spooky, because it's like you're not actually reminding yourself that they're a person. Because like you're again stuck in limerence. Yeah, limerence. That's good.
What's your answer for
mistaking, that? One thing that people mistake for love that actually isn't. I think a lot of people can mistake like intensity for love. So when someone's like really about you or like really passionate or yada yada yada, that's a problem that I've realized too, that's gotten me in really dangerous situations in relationships. If this person's really intense about you and like is really, it's like people like people who are curious about them, because like people like talking about themselves. That's just like a fact. Yeah. But when people start to bridge the gap of like they're overly wondering what you're doing, who you're with, what you're thinking, that's when it's like, that's not actually love and that's not curiosity. It is now breaching into control. Yeah. Right? It's breaching under surveillance. It's breaching under like, like if you feel like the air is being sucked out of the room, it probably is. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you gotta trust that. So I think intensity is definitely mistaken for love, and it's not love. That is control.
I have one more though.
Oh, tell me.
I think it's agreement, like agreeability. I think that when people agree with you, we tend to then think that that's what love feels like. Love feels like somebody just reaffirming that you're correct.
Yes. It's like treats after treat after treat.
Yeah. Totally. And I think like a lot of people like mistake that to like, oh my gosh, but this person like likes everything about me just because they're incredibly agreeable in the beginning.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Totally. What's your most toxic dating trait? Or what was your most toxic dating trait?
I was hella jealous and very insecure. Very much like
anxious attachment style.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
totally.
100%. But I'm like a disorganized anxious attachment because I will want you until like I am hurt because you are not paying attention or you did not, like lots of imaginary fights. Lots of I want you to say this thing to me, like just tell me I'm pretty. Yeah. You don't tell me I'm pretty. And then
I'm having a bad day.
Give me more attention. You then don't give me more attention. And then I say, bye, bitch. And then I fucking ghost you for several days.
Yeah, fair enough.
And I'll just be, I don't even talk to you. And I was like the queen of the silent treatment.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I'm good. I learned that from home where it was like, you've done something bad, you get ignored for 3 days.
Yeah. And the iciest 3 days that you'll ever have in your life.
And that was like my fucking shitty toxic trait.
Yeah, totally. I think mine, I'm a little bit more avoidant. What is it? Like disorganized, avoidant, or whatever. Anxious, like what you just said, but the avoidant side of it. I'm more avoidant. So for me, my most toxic dating trait will be not being honest about like how I'm actually feeling about things. So I'm very agreeable. And I need to cut that shit out. So I need to start just being like, no, I don't want to do that. And not give reasons. Because like I over explain myself too. And I think a toxic trait, that's part of being too agreeable, is over explaining and over justifying. I need to be able to just be like, no, I don't want to do that. No, I'm not into that. No, I don't feel like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
We have a few random questions.
Perfect.
That we could end the podcast on. All right. Would you rather... Oh, wait. We were going to answer this. Would you rather have fingers as long as your legs or legs as short as your fingers?
Legs as short as my fingers. I can't tattoo with super long
spider legs. Sorry, spider fingers is terrifying.
I can't do that.
I would say legs as short as my fingers. Mm-hmm. Would you rather sneeze every time you're turned on or fart every time you laugh? Sneeze. Would you rather fight one horse-sized chicken or 100 chicken-sized horses?
I don't want to fight any of them, but if I had to, if it was like neither one of us is gonna get hurt,
100's a lot.
I'm gonna go with the horse-sized chicken.
100's a lot
because like. Yes, that's scary, but like 100's too many. I can't. That's too many. I for sure get tired.
Yeah, I would say one horse-sized chicken.
But I feel like I can somehow like get behind a chicken.
I think 100's too many for me to take on. I think I might have been able to take on 20 max, but 100 definitely not.
5. I can take on 5.
Fair enough. Would you rather only whisper or only shout the rest of your life? I would rather only whisper.
That's because you only shout.
Yeah, I'm always yelling. Why am I fucking yelling all the time?
Because you have your hood up and you're always like covered. You have headphones in. I have to tell her very frequently.
I'm always yelling.
That Caboose is taking a nap or Caboose is still sleeping.
Like literally today. I was like, oh my God, you're right. I'm yelling.
We were at the furthest point of the house. I was like, it's fine that she's yelling over here because we're far enough away. Yeah. But we moved to a room that was closer to the bedroom. And then I was like, Caboose is sleeping. You have to go lower as we go further back.
I'd rather only whisper. What about you? Only whisper, only shout?
Oh, I'd rather only whisper.
Totally.
Yeah.
Imagine being in a museum. Wow!
That's Caboose.
Oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah, literally.
You cannot whisper.
Literally.
You can at least whisper. When I need you to whisper, you can whisper.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Would you rather have permanent clown makeup or a permanent mullet? I think I'd rather have permanent clown makeup. I don't like mullets.
I could rock a mullet.
I have
mullet energy. I thought about that the other day while my hair is in this weird growing out phase. I was like, do you just grow a mullet for like the time being? Funny.
You're literally hilarious.
I was like, what if you just grew a mullet as it
another
like
crazy
as the
thought
top grows out? I was like, that'd be kind of funny.
Another crazy thought.
Because I feel like I could rock a mullet, but the fucked up part is that like it would really still need to be like crazy business in the back.
Crazy
because I could not have the hair touching me.
I probably could rock a mullet, but I'd rather have permanent clown makeup.
Oh, but I like you with the, what is it, a wolf cut?
Yeah, wolf cut.
That was cunty.
Thank you.
Yeah, which means you can rock a mullet.
Yeah, I know. A wolf cut is, I'm going to offend some people. A wolf cut is the femme version of a mullet.
It is.
Just saying.
It's a grown out mullet.
Would you rather never use social media again or never watch TV again? That's so hard.
Social media in a heartbeat.
That's so hard for me.
I love the TV. That's where my actual friends live.
Hence why I'm in charge of the fucking social garden. Holy shit. I'd rather never watch TV again. Fuck.
I'll tell you about the TV shows.
Yes, please do.
Plus, social media, you're watching half the shows anyway.
True. I'm reenacting them. Would you rather always have wet socks or always feel like you need to pee? Again, with the wet sock questions, you guys piss me off. I
always feel like I have to pee, and simultaneously I don't have to pee all at the same time.
I would always.
I never know. Do I need to pee or do I not need to pee? I don't know.
I just will do anything but avoid. I will do anything to avoid wet socks. So yeah, that's my answer, and that was it.
Wow.
Dude, we finished our messy episode. Oh my God. Do you have any other messy questions for me? Last messy question for the road?
You just put me on the spot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm not ready.
We don't need a messy question to end the podcast. We could
Oh.
No,
I'm going to make you answer this anyway.
Let me
even though I already answered it before. Okay. What is your worst kiss story? Yes.
Come on.
You're welcome, you guys.
My worst kiss story. God damn it. I think the worst kiss that comes to mind is definitely, I am so sorry. No, they don't watch the podcast. We'll be fine.
You also don't have to say their name.
I'm not going to say his name. But I will say, again, one of my college boyfriends, I was his first girlfriend, and he did not know how to kiss. And so our first kiss was literally what?
What do you mean? He's telling the not watched a fucking show or
He
like
just, he-
practiced on a hand or practiced on his like
You know,
best friend
like,
or something?
On his best friend. I wish he practiced on his best friend before me. No. He did not. Yeah, I think actually our first kiss wasn't bad because it was really quick. But like our first makeout session was horrific. It was like there was no timing, there was no rhythm, there was nothing. And so yeah, it was
I asked this question.
Yeah, you asked this too.
Why am I the person that's more uncomfortable than you?
Yeah, no timing, no rhythm.
I'm
and
like
I
trying to
remember
run out the
thinking,
chair.
I literally remember thinking while it happened was, we're going to have to work on this.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. But he ended up getting better. So.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
He ended up getting a lot better. I don't have the patience like that nowadays, though. We're grown. You should fucking know how to do that. I do not have the patience to teach someone how to kiss nowadays. So if you're a bad kisser, the likelihood of us ever kissing again, very low. Very, very low.
Good, because you know that your time is valuable and you're not wasting the resource of your fucking...
I just don't have the patience. Mm-mm. How about you? Worst kiss story?
It would have been the one where we were making out and then I realized that he looked like the Penguin from Batman.
Pretty bad. That's pretty dang.
Yeah, that was like the worst one because then I was like, ooh, what the fuck? It was bad.
Damn. Well...
On that note... Thank you guys so much. We have wins for the week. We have losses for the week.
We have pride for the week.
We have pride. So thank you guys.
Prejudice.
I love Pride and Prejudice.
I knew you were going to say that.
But yes, thank you guys so much. Like, follow, subscribe, share our shit. Give us more random questions if you want. We'll gladly answer them. Yeah. There's pretty much nothing I won't just answer to the world. So we'll see you guys back next week. Bye.
Bye.
I forgot how to do the outro.
Artlist.io